We thought it might be an idea to show our Kuga PHEV owners some of the defence against the white art, if you like. You see it's quite snowy and horrible at the moment, but there are numerous weapons in the armoury of a PHEV Kuga that enable it to be driven more safely in snow and slippery conditions. You'll see that on the centre console next to the EV button, you've got another button with a checkered flag on it, a snowflake and a leaf. If I press it once, it tells you that the car is in normal mode, which is what it defaults to normally, driving along on a normal road. Normal roads don't have snow on. If I press it again, it comes up with eco mode. Well, that's not really going to help much. Sport mode, well, that's not going to help either in the snow. Let's press it again. Now, if you've got a light dusting of snow, as we have at the moment, then slippery mode is probably the thing to do. What slippery mode does is configures the throttle so that it accelerates smoothly, configures the ABS, traction control and electronic stability program to operate at their optimum in slippery conditions. If it gets a bit deeper, and we can scroll through the buttons and get to deep snow and sand. So that's if, you know, it's sort of up to your ankles, you want to be putting that on, and that will help in those circumstances. You'll notice on the gear selector you also have an L button in the middle. The L button will select low range. Because these cars have got CVT transmission, they always drive along in the highest gear possible because it aids your fuel consumption and your economy. This is the last thing you want to be doing in the snow because it could mean you lose control of the vehicle. When it's an L drive, if you're descending a hill and it's snowy and icy, pop it in L and the car will use engine braking, like if you're in a manual car and you think, well, I'm going to leave it in third gear here so it doesn't race away with me. It's doing exactly the same, only the car is doing it itself. Obviously, you can help yourself in snowy conditions by making sure that you don't go too quickly, you don't make any jerky movements with the throttle, brakes or steering wheel, and that you generally drive in a smooth fashion. Also, best to leave loads of distance between you and the other traffic so that if they stop, you've got a fighting chance of stopping before you hit them. So there you go, some PHEV winter driving tips.